If you're watching this video, you're young and you're driven and you want to be successful. Imagine this, it's 6 months later, you have $20,000 saved in the bank. You finally feel like you're in control of your financial future. Your vision is so clear because you're surrounded by like-minded people that are actually supporting you and your growth. You're excited to actually show up to work and you know how much money you're gonna make because you're writing your own paychecks. You're finally in control over your future and you're financially free. Welcome to Affordable Home Solutions. The problem isn't that you're not working hard enough, it's just that you don't have the right opportunity. A lot of people come to us young and they've gotten out of school and they didn't think college was the right path for them. Or maybe you've tried other jobs before and you just felt like you were wasting your time, trading time for money and not actually learning a skill. Does that sound familiar? Now I want to introduce you to two people, Ross and Sean. See, Ross was making $1,000 a week. He was a manager at a grocery store. The problem was that in 2, 3, 4 years, he didn't have a plan for success of how he was going to be able to use that job to actually do anything other than just keep doing the same things at that job. You're not going to be able to achieve the things that you want and be able to break out of the rat race with a regular 9 to 5 job. Now let's look at Sean. Sean was working for a builder. He was making $1,500 a week. The problem is that he was putting in 50 to 60 hours and just not seeing enough return. What I see from most people isn't that they're not working hard enough. It's that they don't understand that working hard doesn't make you rich. And if you're listening to this and you're anything like me or any of these other guys that I've trained, you just had this question in your head, keep ringing. I know there has to be more. That's where we introduce you to the right opportunity.
Let me get into a little bit of background on this business. This business is all about insurance companies paying for people's roofs. So homeowners have insurance. Every home has insurance. Most homeowners don't know that their insurance company will actually pay for their roof to be replaced. The average roof is $20,000 to replace. When I got in this business, I didn't know anything about insurance. I didn't know anything about roofing, like at all. You know, like it didn't like interest me or excite me until I found out that insurance companies were like literally making
$100 billion.
They're paying close to $7 billion a year in this country to replace roofs. I love this business because people are always going to need roofs and insurance companies are always going to pay for them. Homeowners are spending $13,000 to $15,000 over 10 years on insurance. So what we're doing is we're getting that money that the homeowners paid to their insurance company back to actually put in their homes.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
You just won a $15,000 bonus. You just did $700,000 in sales in 4 months. You haven't done anything like this before, right? What were some of the things that inspired you or motivated you and kept you pushing to win the bonus?
My kids, man. You know, I just found out I had a daughter. So it's just like things change. I honestly could say I like and love what I do. I love meeting new people.
You have a really high closing rate. So almost every day you go out, you sign deals. And I think if everyone could go out and know that they were going to make $400 or $500 in a day, they would be excited to go out and knock doors too.
If you're like most of the people that are watching this video, you want to make more money, but you could be hesitant. Why apply for a job if you don't have any sales experience? You don't know how fast or when you're actually going to get paid, or know if you're even going to make money with our team. You're in the right place. We actually like to train people with no experience because they're more open-minded. All that we require for this job is for you to be motivated, hungry, and driven. We're going to teach you all the proven scripts that have actually generated me and my team over $42 million right here in the DMV. So how do we do that for you? We're not just going to train you and send you out to make sales. We're going to actually assign you mentors and managers and trainers. They're going to guide you every single step of the way. This isn't a sink or swim opportunity. This isn't a job where it's commission based. The pay is dependent on performance and activity, but it's broken down into 3 different sections: the base, bonus, and commission. So yes, you will get paid a commission. It's a couple $1,000s for every single job that you sell, but we also have a base. You will be compensated for every single time you actually talk to a client. On top of that, for every lead that you generate for our team, you're paid a couple $100 bonus. So you're paid 3 different ways. Adding those layers of compensation makes it faster for you to get paid than any other sales job. And what you need to do is click this link below. You'll be able to get on a Zoom. It's an informational call. If you meet the qualifications, we'll send you an offer letter and get you booked for training in as little as 1 to 2 weeks after the call. So if you're willing to show up, if you're willing to put in the work, and you really want to make a big difference in your life, click that link so we can schedule your call, and we'll see you on the group interview.